Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Austin Armadillos and the Arizona Cardinals.
Let's go, fellas. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The tackle
I
by
don't know if
Kenneth
it's exactly
Murray.
a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run. All right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage. And frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Alvin Kamara,
Pickup
the
of
ball
about
carrier.
3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
It's a gain of
They'll look
3.
to avoid an early
Brings up
3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go.
From the gun, Murray going deep for Hopkins. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared. The defense was prepared, but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Austin.
Right, fellas, right. Let's go. Hey, Mike's.
Herbert on first down now.
Crunch time, defense.
Flushed out right. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Defensively, here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And it's third down.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First and goal.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Here's a run with Mixon, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
Joe Mixon,
Austin.
his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
Is good.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
At their own
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. And
at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Let's go one more.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Austin.
Austin Eckler His third touchdown now on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Cardinals nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, did we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
For a Cardinal.
Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back. Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
Second and 3.
Mike's 54.
Throwing on second and 3. Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner Murray. And he slings one that's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
They'll roll him out right. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
That's another
His first
Cardinal.
catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
First and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football
the first
game.
Quarter with the score: Armadillos 14, Cardinals nothing.
Now Jones, and he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Carry.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain on the play.
One back in the
Leads to
game. That's
second and
Jones,
goal.
second and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And the penalty certainly makes things tougher here as they try again. Third and goal. Here's Murray. And this is going to be incomplete.
Murray's pass.
A lot of times it's that
intended
first
for
read that you
Aaron
have.
Jones.
Maybe you get it in
Incomplete.
pre-snap, and he locked in on his target,
now
but he was covered
fourth
quite
down and
well,
goal.
and that one's incomplete.
And his kick
The
is
field goal
good.
is
And they
good.
will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Makes the score Armadillos
So 3
14,
drives now for this offense, and that field
Cardinals
goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you?
Fair catch.
You got to find a way to
Made it
unlock the key to these
25-yard line.
defenses and put some big points
They'll
on the
take
board.
over first down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock
Joe
him
Mixon
down.
on the
Give
carry.
him 10 yards there, and about by the
Brought down at
nose
the
of the football,
35-yard
he's going to
line.
have a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Ball up to the 35
down,
now as they come
Armadillos.
up on first and 10. Now they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run,
Number 30,
and that'll bring up
Austin
second and
Eckler,
7.
the ball carrier.
Look, all any
Tackle
running back
made at the
wants is a little bit
38-yard
of room,
line.
a little bit of space
It's
in
a
order to
pickup of
maneuver.
3.
But he
Brings
also
up
understands how
second and
difficult
7.
it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes
Joe
it's his
Mixon,
job to
the
make
ball
more out of
carrier.
it than what they give him.
He's
Picks up
tackled
3
at
on
the
that
40-yard
carry.
line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Johnny
That might be the
Townsend
third
on
down
the
stop
punt.
that they needed because they've had a lot
Isaiah
of trouble
Simmons
slowing
there
down this
defensively.
offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
This is taken at the 15. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. And the Cards will take over first and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1.
Murray
and that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think
number
he learned
41,
from earlier in the
Alvin
game,
Kamara, the ball carrier. Casey Hayward
makes the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 40 now on second down.
Line.
Murray, they'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
Murray's
a good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it third and 2.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Here's Kamara trying to run for it, and he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
That's good.
Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
At the 46-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Flush to his right. And he rifles one incomplete. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and it's third and 5.
Incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They come up now third and 5 following the incomplete pass. Flushed out right. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Murray on the keeper.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at their 4-yard line.
That's a double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
They started on the ground with Eckler, and he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Here's a second and 7 now from their own 7.
Check hot route.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Austin.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Herbert. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And all the way down to the 27.
Herbert's
pass. A big play there just before halftime. 57 yards.
A 57-yard
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10.
59. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Again, Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Herbert's
They have really
pass
had their way
complete
so
to
far in
number
the first
13.
half, but they wanted to
Touchdown,
continue to build on their
Austin.
lead. They know that
Aldrich
no lead is
Rosas
safe in
lining
this
up for
league,
the extra
so they
point.
decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half,
The kick
and they got
is
it done.
good.
Rosas
Makes
good with the
score
extra point.
Armadillos
And the lead
21,
is up to 18
Cardinals
now.
3.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own
Arizona's
21-yard
offense
line.
at the line, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach
That's
halftime?
the end of the
Will it be
first half.
angry?
With
Will
the
it be
score,
clinical?
Armadillos
Will they be
21,
calm? Will they just let it all
Cardinals
out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line.
Number
Just a
28,
3-yard
Joe
gain there.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
Well, from an offensive
brought
perspective,
down
that
at
was
the
a tough run
28-yard
because he
line.
only picked up 3
It's a
yards.
pickup of 3.
Let's flip it over to the
Brings up
defensive
second
side.
and
They now
7.
have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And this will be incomplete.
Herbert's pass. Incomplete on the throwaway. It's third
They
down.
head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Herbert's pass.
And they get him
complete to
down,
number
but not before he
17.
takes it across the
A
40-yard
gain of
line.
15.
He was held without
First
a catch in the
down,
first half, but
Armadillos.
he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Check safety, check safety.
Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. 3
Herbert's
yards the
pass.
gain there, second
Caught by
down.
number 11.
The goal of a wide receiver
A
screen is
3-yard
get enough
pickup.
blockers in
Brings
front to
up
create a
second
wall
and
and let him
7
pick his spot to
at
run
the
the football.
46-yard
How about the
line.
defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he will take this one in
Herbert's
for a
pass
touchdown.
complete to number 13.
A big play
Touchdown,
there.
Austin.
With his 14th touchdown of the year,
Aldrich
second of the
Rosas
game.
lining up for the
And his
extra
guys
point.
are going to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of
His
contributors.
kick
But that's
is
his
good.
second touchdown catch of this game.
Makes the
He's one of
score
the key
Armadillos
guys in this
28.
one.
And you better
Cardinals
believe they'll be
3.
looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And this will be a
Cardinals take
touchback
over
as that
first and
sails
10
over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half.
Murray on
Other
the
teams just
keeper.
go, okay, these are the sequence
Out
of
of
plays we
bounds at
want
the
to run. These things
33-yard
work well
line.
for us.
8
And sometimes
yards
they
on the
throw in that
pickup.
big chunk
Brings
play
up
right
second
away.
and 2.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Three buzz, three buzz, three buzz.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll get it
Isabella.
out near the 40 to the
That's
39.
good for a
6 yards to
Cardinals.
pick up, and that's a first down.
First and
So
10
from the
at
39 now, they'll
39-yard
come up on a
line.
first and 10.
That's some head shot.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a huge return
Murray's
as he'll take
pass.
this one all the way down inside the
Intercepted.
30-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
Before we
at the
came up to the
28-yard
booth,
line.
last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it
Herbert's
turned into an
pass.
interception.
Intended for Hunter
I
Henry.
think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take
Buda
over the ball
Baker
in
there
field
on
goal
the
range
coverage.
after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. but they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And he comes back with one complete.
Herbert's
and they'll get this down to the 10.
Complete to
that
Hunter
one good
Henry.
for a first down pickup of 18
on the
yards.
play.
So not quite
First
a
down,
first and
Austin.
goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't
Herbert's
hold on
pass.
through the contact. Brings up
Incomplete from
second
the
down.
contact.
Phoenix,
Coverage by
Arizona's
Byron
the
Murphy.
spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. And running room hard to come by here.
Number
He gets
30,
it down to the
Austin
8.
Eckler,
They
the
do
ball
get a
carrier.
couple, but they'll be left
He was
staring at a
brought
3rd and 8
8-yard
coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Herbert's pass.
Oh, he had a defender
Forced to the
right there
ground
with
and
him to force
incomplete.
that to the ground. And 4th down now
Albrecht
coming up.
Rosas on for the
They
field
certainly had
goal.
good starting field position on that
25
drive, but
yard
couldn't do
attempt.
anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit
The
that that's a
kick
disappointing
is good.
end to excellent field position.
Makes the score
When that drive started,
Armadillos
they had 6
31,
points that they were
Cardinals
thinking
3.
about.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop
Cardinals
troops
take
there
over
because
first
they
and
didn't give up a
10
touchdown that situation,
own
right? Made them kick the
25-yard
field
line.
goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before
Aaron
he's out of
Jones, the ball
bounds.
carrier.
Give him 5 on the
Out of
carry
bounds at
there, and
the
it'll be
30-yard
2nd
line.
down.
It's a gain of 5.
Ball on the 30.
Brings
They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
5.
Sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. And he goes out right around the 39. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards in a first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Cardinals get a bit closer.
His kick is
Extra
good.
point splits the uprights,
Makes
and
the
that'll cut the
score
lead back down to 21.
Cardinals
Set now
10.
to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled
Fair
for
catch
and
made
taken
at the
successfully.
25-yard line. They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. A throw left side to start out. That's complete.
Herbert's
and he'll be out of
pass.
bounds across
Complete
the
to number
30-yard
17.
line.
Out of
2nd
bounds
down
at
and
the
3.
32-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a
7-yard
Sunday
pickup.
night. We'll
Brings up
return with
2nd
more
and
after
3.
this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he stopped immediately there.
Joe Mixon
Calling
on the
no
carry.
gain that time as it's going to leave him
Taken
with a
down
3rd
right
and about
at the
3
line
to
of
go.
scrimmage. No gain on the play.
And that's called winning
And it
at the
brings
point
up
of attack, isn't it? Right there at the
down.
line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
Number
And
30,
speaking of
Austin
winning, to
Eckler,
be
the
as
ball
cheesy as we
carrier.
can, he was
He's
the winner of the
tackled at the
NFC Defensive
34-yard
Player of the
line.
Week award from last week, so
Johnny
he's really
Townsend
stringing
on the
together some
punt.
good football.
So
A
not
gain
only did he
of
get a
2
gold
yards
star, he
on
might
the
have gotten a
play.
gold watch, too,
Brings
huh?
up 4th down.
Fielded at the 20. A nice return there of
The Cardinals
11 to
take
help
over
mitigate a
1st
good
and 10
punt. And
at their own
possession will switch
31-yard
hands
line.
1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
Number 41,
this one up to about the
Kamara,
38.
the ball carrier.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun now for Murray. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. Now they go screen, it's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 16 yards, a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
The ball carrier.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football.
26.
There should almost be quote bubbles around the offense right now.
Brings up
Bam,
2nd and 4.
Biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he finds Howard complete.
Murray's pass complete.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a 1st.
1st and 10 at
So
the
the ball down to the 16
16
here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
To Alvin Kamara.
It's a gain of 5. And that'll make this a 2nd down.
2nd and 5. At the
Rolling to his
11-yard
right.
line.
And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. From the gun, Murray buying time to his left. And the Cardinals are in. Touchdown.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point
right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
31. Cardinals 17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. He'll buy some time right. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll try to eat some clock with Mixon. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
He was brought down
Now the Cards going to call another timeout. Their 2nd.
gain on
as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st.
Isaiah Simmons
the Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
11 yards.
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he's on here to punt it away. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. A very costly holding penalty. It backs them up all the way inside their 10 to start this drive. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
It leads to second and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
March 56. Hey, pick your game up.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Intended for
As his old brain
DeAndre
remembers,
Hopkins.
when I see five wide receivers on the field as a defender,
Derwin
I know the
James
ball's
on
coming
the
out
coverage.
hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And it's caught by Parker. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and
That's
done.
good for a
A nice
Cardinals.
pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. He's going to let it fly. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their fourth
Murray's
pick of the
pass.
game.
Intended for
Instead,
DeAndre
second down.
Hopkins. Incomplete.
Ball on the 30
It's
as
now
they come up second and 10.
at the 30-yard line.
To throw again. Murray. That's caught by Howard.
Run it right down their throat.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Chidobe
Murray's
Awuzie
pass.
with a pick.
Intercepted.
And his crew will take
They'll
over
take
at their
over
own
first and
45-yard
10.
line.
At their own 45-yard
Good starting
line.
field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 45. And a
Herbert
sight that's
on the
becoming
keeper.
familiar in this season. They
Full loss
remain
of a yard.
undefeated, another
Brings
win
up
under their
second
belt.
and
And
11
they did it the way that
at
they
the
really want to.
44-yard line.
Taking a knee at the end of the game, that means you have the ball, you're in control, you dictate the final part of this ball game, and they did exactly that.
And the clock rolls down to 0.
Tonight's final score,
A road
Armadillos
win in the
31,
National Football League.
Cardinals
Charles, you
17.
never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Austin, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they drop just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.